is.
まだかな？だかな？よし。そしたら、やっていきます。あ、待って。ツイート。ああ、またツイートでございますね。これはメールが飛んだ。よいしょ。タグね。よいしょ。通知？何の通知？うるさい。これはどうでもいいやつですね。よいしょ。若干ね、こんな感じ。じゃあやっていきますか。まずは、ちょっと俺、バールと、あいつら、なんだっけ。なんだっけ、名前忘れたわ。エレインだっけ。もう喋りたかったけど、とりあえずゾウと喋ろう。
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
がずれれば多分みんなと喋れると思うんだけど。
I see you've settled in.
こんな感じ？
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those stormbirds in line.
いいね。
You've spoken with Kotalo?
A few words. Tanakh don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
名前だけど、ゾウの歌ハルだ、歌ハル。
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
確かにエレントは割と盛り上げというか。
Right, I should probably go.
Is it true you're investigating a signal coming from one of Gaia's seedlings?
Maybe. We'll know for sure when we check it out.
Be careful.
Thank you. ね、じゃあ目的のところに行きますかい。それしか方法がない感じだしね、一応。
There she is. You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
バールがどんな存在だったかをちゃんと覚えてないってあんまいただけないよな、俺。
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
みんな登れてんのがすげえマジで。素手だよ、しかも雪山で。なんかバカしなかった。ねえ、デニス？なんだ？ゼニスだな。バーゼニスだな。超強い。命中力が高い。やれ。バリスタ。バリスタ。って、バリスタ。おお、バリスタじゃない。What the hell? 一応刺さったってこと？顔やればよかったね、顔。燃えた。
Well, that takes the keg.
倒せたの？ゼリスの一人を。
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith.
ついに感があるよ。
Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one.
Almost didn't make it.
そうだよね。やっただけどこれ何5発しか入ってないのか。ってことは戦うってこと？ちょっと目立つ場所に持ってきた方がいいかなあれ。あんまり物ないな。死体って書いてんじゃん。死んだ？
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield.
解除されたん
Why
だ。
was she here? I can access her last communication file, but
大事大事。
I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
思い
Yeah.
通りに出したり
Well,
消
go
した
do
り
your
できる。
thing. I'll wait here.
スペクターじゃん。
The
Action
Spectre
video.
had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder
い
what
や、
this
ミ
asset
ッドにすればよ
is.
かった。今なら間に合ってる。ごめんなさい。やれよって話。バベーナ。シンプルに調べればいいの。
What is next?
あれはバリスタは？
Oh, this note. An Oseram with a focus.
オセラム。
Looks like he was sending
They're not
data on the
designing
weapons somewhere else.
なんか
Ah!
データ系のやつ
The weapon's still hot.
出てたよね。
I need to know how it
Target set.
worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
はい。そうするって何を調べたらいいの？
The knocked rebels, an Oseram, a Zenith, and a freaky machine. I'm digging.
酒飲もうとするな。上登るのはまずだろ？フレンドだろ？バールの方に行けばいいのかな？どこだい？なんかあった？
Have a look around. I'll wait here.
この中？まだでしょ？当然場所調べるってなってる。おお、スキルポイント7もあんじゃん。7ってすげえな。あー、なるほど。あれだね、戻ってんだね。多分これ撮ってたけど、フォーカスなんとかは撮ってたけど、なんかシステムアップデートが行われたから多分セーブ出て一回戻ったんだよ、若干ね。したら移り上げる？まあ、レゾネーターチャージ半月あたりが無難？あ、バースト持ってんのか。じゃあバーストでいいんじゃない？あ、これ2か。使わねえだろうけどな。R1 を長押しして離す。エネルギーが早く溜まる。レゾネーターブラストのダメージが増加する。なるほどな。無難に近接ダメージプラスとかの方がいいんじゃない？ R1 を長押しして離す。これが普通でしょ？よくわからん。近接の あれだな、繋ぎ方が今全くわからんからちょっと見るか。何ができるね、今。1112 112 12長押し。なるほど。1112、はい。112、本当 ?112、12のため、12のため、12のためからのでしょ。踏み込みはいいね。まあ、人とやるときは殴った方がいい説があるから、まあまあそれはそれでって。だってどうするってあと何見たらいいんだ。お、待っていい。とりあえずエレンドとも喋るかな。
You done looking around?
Almost.
オールモストらしいけど。調べたよね。調べたよね。オセラムがフォーカス使ってたっていうのも調べたでしょ。と上がなんかある。お、あった。いいね。素晴らしい。アクション見てるわ。ミュート間に合った。あ、これか。シナ。はい。アップルコイン。ラベーダも調べてしまう。あ、ラベジャーか。オッケー。ラベジャー調べてないか。確かにラベジャー見てないわ。ラベジャー壊れてる。ラベジャー砲だぜ。だがスカース。どこを見ろって言うんだよ、あとは。何調べてない？ここ調べていいの？目的地は一応ここになっている？ちょっと待ってね。そうだよね。光線場所を調べる。何を調べてないんだろう。わかんないよ。アニマルキルはだいぶね、補正が効くから助かるさ。これか。は野営道具か。調べてなかったですね。どこだ。
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here.
ようやく。
I better get back to Errand.
調べたぞ。
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
お前も見えるやんもう。
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few
寒いとこ
days.
ろだね。
They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon.
なるほどなるほど。
The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Osram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'll do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the
Asset.
sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
来てんじゃないの何かが。バローナ的なやつが蘇る的なフラグはないのかい。あ、奥行
It's
く
a
の。
long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
新しく掘ったんか。
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset.
The
I know what it
asset.
is. And my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
一人で残されるのもなかなかだね。見ようか。明日の方が早いか。
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Maybe. すごいね、マジで。お構いなしに掘れるんだね。これがデリソーか、クリプト、技術力。ここが一旦目的地の方向にはなってる。あ、ダメだね。間に合わんわ、それは。ちょまちょまちょまちょまちょまちょまちょまちょま。登れるよ。なんてこったい。ジャンプしないのかよ。まあ、いっか。これどの道穴も止まってるんだよね。して多分、はまった。はまったはまった。でも多分、向こう側見る限りだとアイテムはないから、OK だね。そしたらシンプルに目的地目指しましょう。
Looks like some kind of data center. We might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
コンソール。まずはボイスがあるんで、ボイス見ますか。テキストログ、ただのログ。あ、でも、処理停止。フュージョンリアクタースタンバイモード中、ダウンロード開始。ダウンロードされたってこと？ただ、そのログのあれだけだと時間とかが全然わからないから、まあ、あんまりログ内効果をさしててない感じはあるけど。先に発信機調べちゃおうかな。これでどっかに
I've
情報
never
送
seen
っ
a
たってことでしょ。
transmitter like this before.
自己破壊。
Looks like it's
送ったけ
self-destructed.
送って壊したんか。追えないように。
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
調べよう調べよう。なんか別にあれか、なんもねえのか。神経でしょ。じゃあ行きますか。
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
そいつは行こ
Or anything you can blow up.
う。爆発も嫌だね。割と引っかかんない感じだ。フォーカスに。 率を調べて資産を探す。多分下が正解かなっていう気がするから上見るかな。あれ、こっちはいける？いけない。邪魔よ、バール君。開く。そっか、ドア開けるってなるとこっちが正解な気がしてくるな。まあ。進もう。
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
いいね、なんかでも今回はちゃんとなんか仲間がいる感じはいいかも。アーロイ一人じゃないっていうのはなんか。
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
なんか見つけた。
What were they for?
Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
だから手取り足取り、ダニエル・マギルからのメール、データ破損経度、差出人ダニエル・マギル、宛先クレア・グエン、2065年1月18日クレア、ゼロドーンとの通信を聞かせたかったよ。彼らと交渉したやつは天才だな。うちの倉庫で埃かぶってる古い備品と引き換えに人類の全知識一式がもらえるだと？お得にも程がある。副次機能のエレシウスのチーフパトリック・ブロシャード・クラインなんか外製設備の設計についてあれこれ質問しながら目をキラキラさせてた。またたびに踊る猫みたいだった。とにかく栄養補給に関する追加資料を頼まれた。上の許可は取ったからある情報を全部送ってくれ。ブロシャード・クラインが喜びすぎてちびりそうだが、ダン。ほど？だからここにエレシウスがある感じ？ここは開かないよね。シンプルにね。赤いからね。
This place keeps on going. We better check in that room.
目的地まで来たんで、外れの方を見に行こう。そう、2択外したよな。そっか。何がある？なんもない。マジかよ。ここまで来れば分かった話。すげえ時間の無駄にした。開けられる。ってことは何かあるんじゃない？こっちも何かある？こう広い。見えんのよ。よいしょ。そしたらこの扉の奥先に見るか。ある？あ、なんかあるよ。あ、ここにもある。ソンジャオからのメール。データ破損経営と。差出人ソンジャオ。宛先 FZ 研究スタッフ。件名優先事項の変更。各位、ご存知かと思うが我々は虚勢を失ってしまった。オデッセイのための、対外発生研究はピーターが心血でいいのかなを注いだものだった。新たな最高評議会を代表してここ数年の皆の努力と歩みを称賛したい。だが創立者を浸透でいいんだっけこれ。違うよね。まあいいや。しながらも我々は明るい未来に向かい、続けなければならない。そのためにもプロジェクトの優先事項を変更する。近日中に東京及びラゴスの施設から長寿研究についての、最新報告があり、新たな、配置だね。をお願いすることになる。それまでは、外製設備は前期を倉庫に移動させておくように。外製設備は前期を倉庫に移動する。質問があるものは各自の上長まで。ってことは、外に出したのか。倉庫に出したのか。したっけ？じゃ倉庫に何かが残ってる可能性があると。でもその中にエレシウスがいる感じもあんましないんだけどな、イメージとしては。なんで外に出しちゃったんだろう？ミスったのか？
Find any?
ごめん、バール。中間報告書。データ破損部分的。2064年8月19日。データ破損に大きな改善が見られ、オスマンサス社のレジューブジェーンかなといった市販 訳で問題となっていた使用間隔の短縮に成功した。マリックのチームについては、神経生理学実験の最新結果に期待できそうだ。東京拠点からの補足データを加味すると、インプラントのファーストプロトタイプ実現が近づいているように思える。一方、チューリヒの仲間たちからは WBE に関する調査結果が送られてきた。結果はまちまちといったところで期待できそうな手法はいくつかあるが、精神の真のデジタル化が実現するのはまだ数十年先、あるいは
Anything that might tell us what the asset is?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. 資産が何かっていう意味で言うと全く手がかりはないね。アルシウスかどうかっていうところも含めて分かんないもんね。繋がってる上も下も。
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
ここだよね。繋がってる。
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
回らんくて
It
もよかった
is.
かもあるか。
Somehow the Zenith couldn't find it.
なんでゼニスは掘って出てきたんだろうな。出てきたところを襲われてる
So,
のか。
how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well,
Really?
Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot.
Is
But
that
when I
all?
caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
すげえ
Is that
ね。
all?
あれ、エレント恋してるっけ？の武器仕入れ以外なんかあったよ。そっちにフォーカス当たった。広いなマジでこの倉庫。なるほど、グラップルポイントか。いやー、まあちょっと見てからいきますか。多分そんなに欲しいものがあるわけではきっとないんだとは思うんだけど。とは言ってもさ、見たいじゃん。たまにレア素材入ってるじゃん。これがなるほど。はいはいはいはいはい。あっち側もただこうなってるってだけなんだ、きっとな。そうだね。外側まず一周走るか。いや、広いなこの倉庫マジで。
The control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
こういうの聞き取れないよな。ほっポイント。需要の登って何もないことで確認するわ。ないね。いけた。くしゃみだわ。いや、花粉ひどいな。くしゃみに逃げられた。気持ち悪い。くしゃみに逃げられたってことは、くしゃみ出る可能性が全然あるってことで、気をつけないと見えとしますから。これか。そしたら、これ触るで正解だね、もうね。コード
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236?
236
Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
あったあったあった。
Right. I should check the log.
あったわ。おっとわ。どれ音声、ホログラム、クエスト、サイドクエストって世界、クエストでいいですか？あ、237でいいんだ。237。
236 containers in storage. Please enter the...
どういうこと？システムが言わないシークレットのやつがあったってこと？そしたらファーゼニスも調べらんないよね。これじゃない、物理ストレージもやらせてよ。 ゃないけど、昨日いたやつじゃないの？ムービーのところにいたやつじゃなくて。エリザベット・ソベック？
It's you.
あ、そっちか。
Skin's like ice.
In like ice. どうするの？
Must have cut this from her head. But why?
切り取った？
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead.
あら。
Be careful when you take on Farsiness. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and
アポ
Apollo.
ロも持ってんだ。
But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with.
あら。あ
You must succeed, or this was all for nothing.
あ。なるほど、なるほど、なる
Good
ほど。
luck, and goodbye.
あれだね。
So
あの研究所で会った時の子で、
She's
それ
still
殺したと。
alive.
We need to get her back to.
何すごいよくいかない。
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Aaron?
Two of those specter things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
なるほ
I'll
ど。スペクター
protect
をただ
her.
よろしく。俺がスペクター一体倒せばいいんやろ。頑張るでいい。
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here.
準備。
I can't let it get through to Voral and the clone.
ロン。ベッド。戦いに備えるって何すればいいんや。ただ突っ込めばいいわけじゃないってこと。でも全部拾った出たもん。ものとしては。
Here it comes!
なんで来んちゃうんですか。どこ？何持ってんの？レイヤーはないかな。プログラス。この武器がちょっと欲しいぐらい。シンプルに倒して大丈夫です。
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
これだよね、今って。今の当たる。なんだよ、地形よ。近いのやめてよ。
I should scan that thing.
あ、何？
See if it has any weak spots. That thing's quick.
うん、賢いわ。よいしょいや。どこ壊れた？作れた？作れてはいない。別にでもいい。この鍵使ってて。いや。作られちゃう。ああ、ほんとだ。物が出たりなくなったりしてるな。スペクターって言ったっけ、前から。強い。どっち行く？どっち行けばいい？どっち行けばいい？とりあえずこっちに逃げよう。これでもあれだな。武器強化しないとそうだね。やってない感は結構あるよ、正直。やってんの？オッケー、これで勝てるやろ。ファイヤー！オッケー、いいや。
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
よろしく。属性で言うと何が弱かった？これ？違うよね。亜種？酸なんだ。酸とプラズマね。酸は走行をもろくしてダメージを与える。酸は結構使えそうだ。
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other specter. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
めっちゃしてるだろエレンドのことだから。くしゃみくしゃみ。間に合ったかな。から来たか俺あんま覚えてないや。これだな。ああ、花粉ひどいんだもん。ちょっと待って。そっか、俺。ちょっと待って。少々お待ちを。よいしょ。何もしなかったんだよ、たく。それよろしくね。よいしょ。ごめんなさい。一回ここで、トイレ休憩させてもらって。ミュートミュート。よいしょ。よし、したらやりましょう、続き。なんか俺ベータなんかエリザベットっぽくも見えたけど、もしかしたらそれもエリザベットだったのかって思うのが、樹海のところに出てきたホログラム、最後倒した後にデッカちゃんがいたところのホログラムで出てきた指導者みたいな。
Aloy!
Aaron!
よしこいた。
The Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
黙っとけって言ったのに。
Hang tight,
黙っ
I'm
とけ
almost
ないよ。
there.
Just hurry.
ってよ。
doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Errand.
急いでるつもりさ。ベクター一人だもん。
Errand, I'm here.
Watch out! That thing's shooting down the center.
待ってんな。
Stay put. I'll see what I can do. A heavy weapon.
The second you
Back
need
and
me,
help.
I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some kind of shield up. I need to steer behind it. A tough fight if I take that thing head on. Heavy weapon. I could use it against the Spectre.
どこにいるんだ。固定放題として。あれがシールドなんだ。
Shield's down! It's on the move!
なんだそれ。また何シールド出せるのやっぱり。
You need some ammo? Gets your blood fog, doesn't it?
ラベジャー砲どこだ。違うね、こっちかラベジャー。ないのかラベジャー。よいしょ。花くれ花。ないんかい、取れないんかい。ラベジャー砲ないんか。あ、オッケー、取れそうじゃない。ラベジャー砲。おいおい、取れよラベジャー。さすがラベジャー砲だわ。なんで今のフォーカスしたの。出てきた。
Hey, look. She's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
ダブル。
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She
Long
needs a
story.
healer, and we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we
おい、
waiting
剥
for
ぎ
then?
取らせてくれよ。
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
ああ、なるほどな。熱がなくなったから。あなたたちはファストトラベルできないもんね。
If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible
確
after
か
all.
にね。それはマストだよ、実際。お、どこイエーイ。言うほどいいものではない。これは何なのこれ。あー、鳥さん。どうも鳥さん。あと。大丈夫。
No.
壊れちゃった。
Damn it.
Damn it。うん、これだけでもなんか価値ありそうだね。
Well, it's better than nothing.
Better than nothing。いきなりロード始まったね。
I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the
あ、クローン
clone
ともう
too.
話せんの？
Varl, where's our guest?
Where's
We're in
guest?
the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Where have I seen this before?
他のやつらとも話そう。
Errand? You okay?
Huh?
You okay?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
There's two of you now.
Two of you now.
At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying.
I'm trying.
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things. Thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah. You and
そう
me
な連中
both.
だね。あら、
I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the forge, the things I've been able to see.
でもエレンドじゃないっけ、一番最初にワンでフォーカス持ってたやつって。
I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do.
そうだよね。エレンドの姉ちゃんが
Feel like I could be
隊長だ
useful.
ったのもなんとなく覚えてる。
It takes some time, but yeah.
エレンドじゃないっけ、一番最初にフォーカス持ってて、あの人もフォーカス持ってるみたい
I
な。
saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. Guy reminded me of a cousin of mine.
いとこ
Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
知ってるそれ。だってとか。
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
じゃあ大きくできないのかな。どのくらいの機能
How
が
are
あ
you
る
settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land. When he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east,
Vanguard.
ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad'll mind me sticking around to help
確
the
かにね。
savior of
サ
Meridian.
ンはバード文句言えないわ。あ、
So,
コタロウ。
you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You
Look, he's
shouldn't
nasty.
believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
コタロウくんね。
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here.
あ、目覚ましたんだね。
And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
So Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like
タロウ
rushed
のって誰
through.
だっけ。
I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least.
どのだっ
Only
たの。
Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to
あそ
attend
この
to.
町の長になったやつがタロなの。それともあれ。
I
あ
have
の
to get
一緒の
going.
弟子にな
Don't
った
go
みたいなや
causing
つ
too
が。
much trouble.
Too much trouble. これは何でしょう。ウターロなのかな。まあせっかくだしゾウとも話しとく。どう
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah.
You're back.
I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
二人もいるってこと
Varl said
totally
she may be able to
something
help us in our mission, though.
地下で見つけたわけじゃないべさ。この施設の地下じゃ
What
ない
else
か
have
ね。
you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included.
そうだ
In
べ
a
さ。
way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again. You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
だけど
I
それ
need
と
to
よ
get
くない。
going.
May the land bloom in your steps.
May the land bloom in your steps みたいな感じだったような気がする。
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that
Yeah,
chest.
thank you.
Take what you need.
オーバードローダメージ、近接、近距離ダメージ、雷耐性。なんだばいいや。ありがとうございます。助かる。孝太郎くんは？孝太郎くんどこだっけ？ここだっけ？
Where'd Katalo go?
孝太郎くんいないじゃん。
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Why don't you check the cache? Maybe you left it there when you dropped off all
ありえる。
Oh.
Val and Clone.
No good.
じゃねえな、こっちか。
Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay.
それで喋ろう。
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
待
I'll
ってんだ。
talk to her.
なるほどな。そうしないと開かない感じな。
Hello?
ロー殺そうとする？逃げようとする？
It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
頭痛い？
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome. I don't understand. Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
死のうとしてる？
Is there anything that can help? Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work. Yeah.
有識。
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information about you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago? That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed. So far, Zenith established a colony world after all. Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable. Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves? Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know? How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you are... I'm not like them. I was
I'm not
made
like them.
on the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
やっぱそうなんだ。
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities.
言ってた？
So they made you,
まあおそらくそうなんだろうけど。
trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but The only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
一人は死んだから、あとエリックとなんだか。
He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah.
あ、そんな感じだったね。
You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it? Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base? Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit, plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need. Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met? I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. The Zeniths never told you any details. They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. Guess they survived old age too. How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity. You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield? I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me. Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database, before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy, so it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating.
本人としては、まあ、見たかねえみたいなところもありそう。
Alright, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long?
You know, your
what?
plan.
How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Guy is powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Guy is still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location! Of course not!
Of course not.
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now! Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing! They're not going to find us. Guy is using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, they're gonna die.
Hey,
するなって。
calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
逃げ出
I
すか
should
い
get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
ローがいやバールか。まあ一旦話したいね、バールともちゃんとね。
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing, it's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
Just let me know.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too.
なるほどな。
But still, the tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough. So, training with Zoe, huh?
Yes, training.
Training.
Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course.
Of course.
You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Farrow.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
こいつもやっぱノーラなんだよ。
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for
額にやつ
anybody.
けんねん。
Maybe Gaia can help you
毛糸に
find
くる
something
んでくる。
else.
確かに。
How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally
難
lost.
しいわな。
Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
うん、確かに上手。
I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotalo?
I wanted to
look
pay
like
my
that.
respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second, I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
確かにそれは面白いね。
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
なるほどね。
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
まだい
See
る。
everyone settling in?
なるほど。
Zoe's
時間経ったか
planning
ら
on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Erend to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap
That's
mall.
right.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the
あるよ、
place.
そこに。でも、緑、草。まあでも、緑がある生活の方がいいだろ
I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
さあ、ガイアタン。お話ししましょう。
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Aloy. I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment. I will scan it.
ある
Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology. But not how it worked.
Did the
ベー
explosion
タに
corrupt
引け
the
ばなんとかな
data?
る
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed
ああ、な
to
るほど。
purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
なるほ
Based
どな。
on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
そっか、サイレン
He's
スの
not gonna
アシスト。
cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right.
コンソーチ。
Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon.
何
And now
Any
there
weapon?
is another clone of Elizabeth here with us.
何字幕ちょうだい
I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more subfunctions to get.
そこはなんとなく分かったけど、あとなんかウェポンとかも言ってたやん。まあいいわ。近接ブースト。回転切り。近接ダメージ。対人戦の時にちょっと戦ってみっかな。ポセイドンになったのかい？なるほど、ポセイドンでいいか。
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. That makes you want to punch
There is something I'd
That's
like
right.
to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
And got.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
Thank you.
I'll let you know when I get close to those Grimhorns.
Good. If we can get their control cores, maybe we really can heal the land gods.
クエストが増えたよ。一応ペータに会っておきたいか。はい。
Hey, you got a second?
I suppose.
なんもないのかな。オッケー。
I'll be going.
Okay.
ってことだよ。さてどうするかな。あれ、壁登るクエストどこ行った？あれ？ライトクエストいっぱい残してる。最初に飛んだのか。不使用。おう、やめろ。回収。訓練場。ボルネック。違ったわ。血の血痕？爪痕？ジェタッカー。言葉のトゲ。でっかちゃん。沈んだ希望。なんなら。なんかあったな。よし、一個ずつやろっか。これは後回しだ。ごめんなさい。これは待って、俺、あれ、言葉のトゲだっけ？言葉のトゲだね。ここ？そっか、トゲ。山を登る。登りましょうや。一個ずつ終わらせていこう。メイク。確かに。どこに登ればいいか書いてないよね。とりあえずじゃあそっちの方行くかい。結果
definitely don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed. I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind.
そうね。登れないな。火を倒す。なるほど。あ、でも向こうからフォーカスというかなんか来てるよね。
Alright. Thanks for sneak past. Looks like it's strong against shock damage.
とりあえず殺すか。
Silga's signal.
言ってくれよかったな。弓を強化したい。ああ、ごめんごめん。ボタン間違えてた。あれ？あ、来ちゃう。こんなところかい。一人終わっちゃったらダメなんだっけ。よい。あ、おい。おい。ジャンプ。微妙いな。ジャンプ。サンウィング。何ですかそれは。これかい？サンウィング。これじゃないっぽいな。そうだね。よいしょ。よし。
This is quite a climb.
違いない。よいしょ。ああ、よかった。ちょっと飛ぶの早かった。
I have to get higher to try and pinpoint Silga's signal.
More higher? おー、すげえすげえ。ないじゃんもう。いけんの？嘘でしょ。うお、すげえ。いける。うん。すげえマジで。ゲームとはいえほんとすげえ。
This mountain is tall.
ベリートール。よいしょ。でもダメじゃね？ ぶね、あぶね。ちょっと右行き過ぎた。
Looks like I have
あ、敵
company.
いいの。
Gotta use something other than frost.
ちょっとグリーンとこ来てる。死んだ。足りないかな。結構足りない。回復が間に合ってない。シェットレート。まだ弱い。敵が弱くていい。まだいる。
Climb higher.
いねえよね。どこ行っちゃったの？こんな下で死んじゃった？仕方ない。こうした。諦めますか。ブイ。いいや、仕方ね。こっちだね。口はしとれれば別にグリーンとフォークで最悪。逆さえ行けばいいのかこれ。こういうことね。ピンクでおそらくこれも上行かないんだろう。こっちに降りるんだろう。おっとグリーンシェイド。グリーンシャイン。あれどこだ？あれどこにあるんじゃないの？よいしょ。違うわ。目的地のだけだ。目的地のだけだが、こっち回りじゃないのか。間外したね。と言ってこっち回りもいけるか？あ、いけるね。よいしょ。さあ、着いた。
Stork 142 to Enduring Victory Reno.
いいの。
Supply drop beacon echo. Pull. I'm trying to get this safely.
物資落下ビーコンエラーポール。
There. Found the signal's origin. It's not too far from here.
どこ
I just need to get to it.
どこですか？まあ、そんなに遠くないね。さて、どう考えるかな。こってなんだ？ボールネックがいる？今研究所。ここはいけるってことか。なるほどな。そう考えれば別にそんな遠くなくってことか。どうするかな。どっから手つける？これクリアしてない？クリアしてないのか。そしたらこう行くかな。多分クリアしてないね、きっとね。こっちからこう行って、あ、ここ行かないか。まあなんかここら辺開拓しつつ、多分それだけでもかなり時間かかるだろ。これでかなり時間かかって終わってポセイドン向かうみたいな感じにするかな。 どうするかな。ファーストトラベルパック使っちゃってもいい気がするけど、ここら辺の近くの作業台に行きたいな。ないのか。フレイザーか。クロストライダー。どうしようかね。じゃあ、基上地点に行こうとした。まずは、作業台で、いい加減ね、多分ね。これはなんだい？ベローバックのサックか。ベローバックのサックだ。じゃあどっちもベローバックだ。じゃあベローバックを倒すのが今最優先ですね、そういうこと。誰かと喋れるっぽい。誰だよ。
Aloy.
おお。
I suppose it's only natural that you should be here for this.
Those are Kel's seats.
And Linus. Yeah, the pouch you recovered from the promontory. Normally, we would cast the condemned seeds into the river to be carried to a place where they may find a fresh start. But Bree has demanded the seeds be burned. And given the unusual circumstance, the chorus has agreed to his request. Kel's and Linus' families didn't want to be here for this. So, it falls to me to carry out the task.
I know this must be difficult for you.
Kel was an ally. But I never thought she would go to such extreme lengths. Her fate is deserved.
Fate deserved.
Root to flame, soil to ash. So shall these seeds be burned from the land. It's done.
It's done.
As spring follows winter, the tribe will find harmony again.
頑張れよ。いい決断やったで。とりあえずチャージャーを捕まえるでしょ、まずね。チャージャー捕まえる。でもって、俺はスナップモーだっけ？やつをどうにかしなあかん。これ？そう、ベローバック。ベローバック。ちょっとじゃあ、チャージャー捕まえて、ベローバックを、タックもガリだね、これはちょっと。気のせいだよ。気のせい、気のせい。とりあえず乗せろ。焚き火に帰るぞ。で、ちょっと武器を強化しよう、先にな。クエストやるより武器だろう。いるかな？ベローバックのサックも多分顎んとこでしょ。あれがとりあえず2個欲しい。キンキンで2個欲しい。どっちだ？こっちか。いる？なかった気がしてる。後回しになった気がする。これじゃないぞって。これベロバックじゃなくてチャージャーでしょ。何やってんのあいつら。いないんだよね、ここにベロバック絶対。いる？戦いたくないなっていうぐらい。で、何のメリットがあるんだろう、それ戦って。 行かなきゃ。別にお前らに用ないねん。いや、やっぱいないでしょ、ベローバック。ベローバックどこにいる？クリステルバックでしょ。ラベジャー。これはクリステルバックか。クリステルバック。ラベジャー、スクランジャー、スリザーファング、ベヒーモス、トラッカーバロア。ワイドモー。クリステルバック、プラウホーンでしょ、チャージャーでしょ、ラベジャー、ブローストライダー、ジョー、プラーバック、エルウォーカー、クロストクロス、コーチャー、スナップモー。これが今狙ってるやつの名前がワイルドモー。ベローバック、ベローバック。ベローバック、左向きだよね。ベローバック。クリステルバックいっぱいいるな。ベローバックの群れ。飛ぶことも今できないのか、おそらく。ベローバックいない？これさ、族倒してもいいんだけど、族倒す価値ある？何せ族めんどくさいからな。対人やりたくないってのも含めてだけど。ここまで走るか。どうするかだな。ベロバックマジいないね。それか、ここ向かう？どうやって行けばいいのか分かんないけど。まあ行けんのか。ここ目指すからな。いや、そっち目指すか。なんか建設的な気がする、そっちの方がまだ。噂のやつな。話くらい聞いてるか一応。何の信号
？You might want to avoid going too deep into the desert, especially the southwest. One of our scouts ran into some nasty Tanakh down there, the kind that contain machines. He barely made it back alive.
Thanks for letting me know.
ありがとう。
Sounds like the rebels are as friendly as ever. I wonder what they're doing this far out in the desert.
まだよ。雲、おじさん、雲は。
Oh, dust swirling. Better steer clear.
間違えた。でもなんか 気殺してサソリ、ナイスサソリ。よし、焚き火とりあえずつけて乗せなさいよ。ここ行きたいからここ通りました。ベローバックのさ。
I heard they were in the area. Best way to get rid of them is to take out their leader. This must be the ruins of Las Vegas. Poseidon shouldn't be far.
で、移動。ここかな。あ、大変大変。
Guy said this is where I'd find Poseidon, but the ruins out here are exposed to the elements.
ああ、警戒されとる。
They're buried in the sand.
ああ、
So
無理だ。
Poseidon is underground. If it's true, I'd be able to find a way down through one of these structures.
これ発見だけしとけば OK なの。目的地近すぎる。まだ不可能だから、まあいいのかな、したら。ほっといても。
Water's pouring out of the building. Poseidon's doing.
あれでもなんか
Better check
一
it
応
out.
音は出てるけど警戒モードじゃない。じゃあ火つけていきたい。一応
Cannot catch a break from this heat.
火ついた。じゃあこっち。チャージャー拾ってきてよかった感あるな。乗せて乗せて。よし、焚き火ついた。じゃあここの焚き火を狙って乗せて。ああ、思いっきり突っ込んで壊したらここ。
Thanks to the data from the cauldrons, I can override traffic orders now.
うわー、ここだったわ、焚き火。これは焚き火つけれねえわ。結構焚き火近いな。未だに警戒中なんで、一応。
Another Cyclops drone. Gotta grab its data to reconnect with the dome back at the base.
ドローンの記事あれしてくれてる？ああ、オッケーオッケー。ドローンもそうやって書いてくれるなら助かるわ。帰りかな、そっちの焚き火やるのか。知的に。とりあえず焚き火だけつなげておけば、後で楽になるから。ああ、これいけないやつだな。マジか。いいや。遠回りするのめんどくせえし。
This easy?
おいで。おいで。ナイス。ワープしてこい。あっという間にお昼か。早いな。よいしょ。おい、チャージャー。チャージャーどこだ。ちょいで。あくしゃみです。 多分水できたよね。きっと見てなかったけど。これでもね、ミュートにするとね、気づいた。ミュートにするとね、口を塞げないっていうね、大変なことに気づいた。とても汚いね。ダメだよ、これ。ね、ダメだわ。くしゃみする前に2つのことやろうとすると、どっちかおろそうかな。どっちも嫌だよね。音もこうミュートにもしたいしさ、手も防がなきゃいけないって。どっちかっていうと手を防ぎたいよね。一応今のご時世みたいな感じでね。さあ、いますか？来ましたけど、ベローバック的なやつ。あれベローバックじゃなくてバロアじゃないの？
Fire's wasted on that machine. And when I find the parts I need, I should check all the machine carcasses here.
違いってどういうこと？ベローバックって何？そしたらってどういうこと？グレーがいるはずなんだけど、ここに。俺の目的はいねえんだよ。だからベローバックどこにいるの？ベローバックいねえんだけど、俺のゲームバグ？ググっていい？ベローバックいないって。ベローバックがいないです。ホライゾンゼロのベローバック場所。ベローバックがいないけど。ベローバックってどんなやつ？アシッドベローバック。別にだってそんな、あれじゃん。特別すげえ強い敵じゃないし。目立つは目立つ敵だよ。なんでいねえのベローバック。これやねんと。いねえんだよ、ベロバックが。バグってる？再起動したらいる？なんかすげえやだな。ベロバックいないね。焚き火。なんでだろう、ベロバックずっといないんだよね、マジで。いいや、焚き火で飛んで、もう一回ここ戻ってみるけど、いなかったら一旦これで休憩にするか、お昼にもなるし。2時だもんね。いる？そこにベロバックちゃんと一応なんか機械っぽいんだけど、グレイザーなんだよな、前いたの。全然グレイザーじゃない、欲しいの。誰もいないよね、なんかなんならね。誰もいないでしょ、マジで。青い光消えた。なんでいないの？ほら。ベロバックいないんだって。 奥行かせたのここら辺だよね。なんでもないでしょ。なんでもなかったよね、マジで。いないんだよ、マジで、ベローバック。どういうこと？ベローバック。ここにベローバックいた？ベローバックマジでどこにいたのこれは。レベル18。ベローバックがいないのよ。どうしたらいい？これは？どうするかな。ちょっと待って、もう一回ベロバック探していい？俺。でもこっち側に出てこないもんね。いやでも距離的な問題なのかな。いないな。あ、フィルター？深い。いいです。ベロバックだけにしたかったけど、そうもいかないって感じだから、まあ諦めて、これはクリアしてるんだな。ここから、まあ、ここ目指しましょうか。なんでそんなベロバックおらんねん。生息地も少ないけどさ。間違えた。なしたってよ。俺か？俺なのか？ファストラベルしたいだけやね。ベローバックがいない。ベローバックのサックモードがなんかないとさ、武器強化できないのさ。多めにちょっと倒したいんだけどな。もういいや。一旦これで終了します。どうもありがとうございました。